Hi, in this video I will show you an example of using interactive video in Feedback Fruits and also integrated in Canvas. So what you can see here is part of a course that I taught, and you can see here in the introduction that I asked my students to watch a micro lecture about moderation as a preparation for the first tutorial. And also they had to answer some questions in the video. Now what you can see here, this is the assignment as I made it in Canvas. I made another video that shows how to create this assignment. What you can see here is the overall student progress. Now this is the number of students in the course, and I had 22 students in my tutorial group, and you can see that 20 out of these 22 students actually started viewing the video. And then I had some practice questions, and 80% on average had those questions correct. So here you see the video about moderation, and I'll show you what I did. Let's enlarge this. You can see here some logs. So these indicate questions that I actually asked. So the student watches the video, arrives at this specific point, and here you can see a question. And as you can see, this question was required. So the student could not continue watching the video until he or she answered the question. This question said, explain in your own words what we mean by a relationship is different for different levels of the moderator. You can see that 18 out of those 20 students that started viewing actually answered this question. It's an open question, and I gave a correct answer. So for example, this student scored 50% correct, and then you have a student that scored completely correct. What you could also do is, if you see that a student scored correct, then you can raise your thumbs up and say, I like this. You can also chat with the student. So for example, this student answered partly correct, and if you want to, you could actually write a message to the student saying, maybe watch this part of the video again, or give a short explanation of why it was not correct. Of course, you don't have to do this, but it's a way of interacting with your students. So the student had to answer this question, could then continue watching and got to the second question. And you can see this is a multiple choice question, and 100% of the students answered this question correct. Again, I can see now 17 out of the 20 students answered, and the first question was 18, so I lost one student here. The nice thing about this is that I can get a good idea before my tutorial starts about the level of where students are at. Do they understand the subject matter or not? I'm not specifically discussing these topics during the tutorial, that's why I show them the video. However, when I see that they really don't understand it, then I can spend some time discussing it further during the tutorial. So this is how you use interactive video with Feedback Fruits in Canvas.